What's up, y'all? It's Dr. Mia, your B3 specialist and board certified gynecologist at Me Bella Wellness Center, where we offer gynecology to women and adolescents, as well as hormones, weight management, intimacy, and total wellness solutions with supplements, as well as laser hair removal to both men and women. Our goal is to help you live well, age well, and experience everlasting intimacy. All right, so today we are going to talk a little bit about setting your alarm to eat, okay? So what I've been doing today is because I have been so off of my diet and my healthy eating and my healthy lifestyle. I decided that I was getting back on today. So I did my breakfast within the first hour of waking up. I did my workout this morning. I've been setting my alarm to make sure that I eat every 2 to 3 hours. So I usually set my alarm for about 2.5 hours so that I have 30 minutes to get my food in. Because what I know is that once you're over 35, probably over 25 for some people, you start to lose muscle. So I'm making sure that my snacks have plenty of protein in them and that I'm doing frequent small meals and getting my 70 to 80 grams of protein in per day. And since I kind of got off of this, I noticed that my weight came on very easily. I'm still working out, just like I had been doing 3 to 4 days a week. I even added the bike to that, but it doesn't matter because if you're not eating right, you're going to gain weight if you're over 40 for sure. And if you're over 45, just give it up. Okay. And if you're in menopause, it's even worse. So I'm getting back on track. We all fall down, but we get up, and I'm having my meals frequently every 2 to 3 hours. And then I'm making sure I get plenty of protein. I brought me some snacks. So I got my healthy popcorn. So if I just need something salty, it's just 100 calories versus the chips I was eating. I got me a couple of little bars to make sure when I'm snacking, if I am going to snack, that I get something with protein in. We're having either fish or tacos tonight. So I've already planned, even though we didn't completely meal prep, we know what we're going to eat and we have the grocery for it. Also, I've been drinking my water. So I'm keeping my little water thingy with me and drinking plenty of water. And I think that's a good start for this week. The other thing is I take a medication called Contrave, and I take that. It has Wellbutrin and naloxone in it, or now something, Naltrix, whatever. But it helps with emotional eating. So I really realized that I am more of an emotional eater. So instead of just taking my medicine in the morning, I'm actually taking my medicine twice so that I can make sure I'm controlling my emotional eating and it doesn't take over me, because it really takes over me. So emotional eating is a real thing. Like, meaning when you get stressed, if you're anxious, if you're depressed, even if you don't realize you're stressed, your body craves something to make it feel good when it's in a stress state, whether you acknowledge it or not. Because, I always say I'm not stressed. I don't have anything to worry about. I know God will take care of everything. So I don't give it any energy. But still, in the back of your mind, when you know things are going on, the way some people deal with stress is they eat more, and they obviously eat more of the wrong things. So what I'm doing is making sure I do my medication that helps with my emotional eating, since apparently my anxiety level is up a little bit higher than normal, meaning because I can't control my appetite. And so I'm going to take the Contrary, because you can take 2 pills twice a day. Again, it's got the Wellbutrin and the naltrexone. It's great for emotional eating. Other things I've been doing is a week before last, when I wanted to emotionally eat, instead I took a hot bath, made me some hot tea, drank a shake, because if I had eaten anything, it was going to be bad, and got in my bed, did some work, and calmed myself down and went to sleep. So finding good ways to deal with stress, because the stress will always be here. It's going to come, it's going to go. It's going to be great days, it's going to be bad days, it's going to be horrific days. So making sure that you know how to have some coping mechanisms to actually deal with stress outside of going straight to food. And again, if you do have to go to food, try doing some healthy things until you can get over that part of the emotional eating where you have to go to food. But again, hot teas are great. Fruit, lighter fruit if you can, if you will. Some light popcorn. It's like that's 100 calories, so it's not gonna kill my calories for the day. But if I get those extreme cravings, I have something. Plus, I just use them for my snacks. And usually, if I'm eating my frequent small meals, I'm not hungry anyway. I don't start craving as much because I'm feeding myself all the time and drinking water in between. So that's my spiel on emotional eating. It is real. It does affect women more than men, but it still affects men. And the way to overcome it is through accountability and coaching, having a buddy that you do lifestyle changes with so that y'all can remind each other, and keeping those healthy snacks around, keeping your good hot tea around, keeping plenty of water around, and only having good options to choose from if you get to the point where you have to eat because you are stressed out. So pay attention to, your cravings, pay attention to what you're eating, when you're eating, how it's making you feel. Do more mindful eating so you're less likely to emotionally eat. So those are my tips on how to decrease emotional eating and deal with it. It's a process. It won't happen all overnight. But again, there are some great things out there to help you and some great lifestyle changes that you can make. So it's Dr. Mia. I hope y'all have a fabulous rest of your week. March 19th is the endometriosis and sexual health masterclass with Dr. Mia. So don't miss that. It's at 7 p.m. You can register. It's free. We also have our spring fling going on. So we got our our first biggest sale of the year, because we do two, usually one in March and one in November. So we're doing in the middle of the spring fling. So if it's some services that you already get on a regular basis, this is a good time to get them discounted. And then if it's some things you've been wanting to try, it's good because now you can get them discounted, including the consults. So it's Dr. Mia. Y'all have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.